Hey guys, so if you remember the other day, I showed off this image of the Yu Yu Hakusho Netflix series, live action series coming to Netflix. And I showed this picture and I showed what Yusuke looks like, what, the actor who's playing him, what he looks like. Well, Hiei and Kurama have been shown. I'm not even going to show because Kuwabara hasn't even been shown yet, at least. Yeah, I just checked. No Kuwabara just yet. But we showed Yusuke, and I mean, so when it comes to anime, characters are obviously important. But what makes a character? Because it's a drawing. So what is the character? Well, obviously part of it is the personality. The other part is, sadly enough, their hair. You see a lot of crazy ass hair. You got Goku with his crazy hair. You have Yugi with his fucking crazy hair. In Yu Yu Hakusho, Botan with her blue hair. It's constantly being made fun of to the point where one episode, Yusuke says, "What's the matter, Botan? They run out of your hair dye." And then Koenma comes on and says, "Listen, Yusuke, that's Botan's natural color. It doesn't make sense to tease her." So the hair color, their outfit, that is much a part of the character as the character themselves. Because I mean, think of when I say Goku, what do you think of? You think of his spiky hair. You think of his orange gi. You think of his blue undershirt with the blue wristbands, blue belt. When I say Yugi, you think of spiky fucking hair. He got his Millennium Puzzle. He's got blue leather all over the fucking place with all these fucking buckles. And if I say, well, I should say Ash, but Ash has changed so many fucking outfits. So, or if I say like, I don't know, Spike. You think of that nice blue suit that he wears, his kind of wild hair. So the outfit is just as important to the character as the character itself. So when they've shown Yusuke and they're fucking up something as simple as the hair, having it puffed up almost rather than slicked back like he's supposed to, and people can say, oh, well, sometimes it doesn't translate well. But I'm going to show you that it does translate well. If you've looked up any cosplayers who have like $100 sometimes to do it can fucking pull it off. There was a stage show for Yu Yu Hakusho. There's a stage show for Naruto. Those fucking costumes were amazing. And that's why I'm afraid of a live action Naruto, because if the stage show can get these costumes perfectly and have these characters look like who they're supposed to portray. But so I showed this, Yusuke's spirit gun, Karama's rose, Hiei and his, darkness flame sealed under the bandages, and Kuwabara. So I showed off this one, Yusuke. His hair is supposed to actually be like slicked back, not puffed up to the side. But whatever. It's people want to say, oh, it doesn't translate well to live action if it's anime. Yeah, it does. It's slicked back hair. But are you ready for Kurama and Hiei? I don't think you are. That's Kurama. And you can say, but John, what's the problem? Well, his hair, for one. When I think of Kurama, he has the right there, he has the two things like going right. He basically, it's almost like he has his hair back all the time with like on the side. But this is just longer hair. That's not Kurama. But I'll just prove my point as soon as I'm done. Now, are you ready for Hiei? Again, Hiei. When you think of Hiei, what do you think of? Apart from short. His hair. He's got that spiky black hair, and then right here in the middle, he's got like this thing of white going through it. You want to see what he looks like here? That's Hiei. That is fucking Hiei. This shit is Hiei. Now, I'm going to show you a couple pictures. I think they're in this one of Kurama and Hiei from the stage show. Hiei from the stage show. And that's his kind of like promotional picture. Funny how they can make it look like Hiei, and this is a stage show, not a multi-million-dollar company. They got his hair spiky. It's not nearly as tall as it would be, but you've got the spikiness of it. You've got the white going through. Hiei, not Hiei. Hiei, not Hiei. This is a stage show, meaning it's being put on for a couple hundred people, and their costumes are closer to what they actually are supposed to be. Their hair, the designs are closer to what they're supposed to be. This is not fucking Hiei. This is a goober in a fucking turtleneck. I think Kurama's in here too. Yeah, there's Hiei. You can see his hair is pretty big, and compared to this one, it's actually a pretty decent size from like face to top of head ratio, and body. Well, there's Kurama. That was Kurama. Where is it? Yeah, should have just borrowed the stage play wigs. This is Kurama from the stage play. That's fucking Kurama. Not the fucking... Oh yeah, here's the promotional. This is... As you can see, they look like who they're supposed to. Koenma really looks like fucking Koenma. You got Hiei right there. You got his hair slicked back. You have Kuwabara with his little fucking pompadour going on. You have Hiei, Kurama. Even if they physically don't look like Kurama, they still have what it to be Kurama. Then there is this one. This looks like Yu Yu Hakusho. This is not fucking Kurama. This looks more like Marluxia from fucking Kingdom Hearts. Now, if this was a fucking Kingdom Hearts live action, boy oh boy, they got Marluxia down pat. But this isn't fucking Kingdom Hearts. This is Yu Yu Hakusho. And this, and fucking this, no. This is not fucking Hiei. Again, stage show, where it has a very small budget. A very small budget. Compared to Netflix, which is multi-million-dollar budget. And this is the best they could do. So, I had my doubts before, and again, I've said before to someone that as a fan of Yu Yu Hakusho, I kind of, I really can't call myself a fan unless I give it a chance. I know it's gonna fucking blow, but I was a fan of Cowboy Bebop, and I gave Cowboy Bebop a chance, and that fucking... Was this black male? Yes, because Jet, you are black and you are male. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? And then something about tasting the testicles of someone who wronged you. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And then whatever Faye said, I don't even remember her most of the time in that fucking crap ass show, the live action one. But this, like I said, I'm not even looking forward to see what Kuwabara looks like. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be the main four, maybe Koenma. I mean, I would like to see what maybe Botan looks like, because you can't have Yu Yu Hakusho without Botan, or Keiko, or even fucking, I don't know, depending on when this takes place, because they showed Hiei's fist all bandaged up, so that means he's already done the whole Dragon of the Darkness flame. So maybe it takes place during the Dark Tournament. Does it take place after? Let me see some more characters, because I am not interested in these bland fucking characters. I'm like, what the what the fuck? How fucking hard? Again, stage play. Even though everything looks cheap. Like, hell, they even got him with a fucking Jigan right there. But it looks like Hiei. As I've said, the outfit and the hair and this and that, they're just as much of the character as a character themselves, considering the character is only two-dimensional. It's a fucking drawing. So everything on it has to pop. Everything, not really pop, but everything has to define that character. Like I said, when I bring up Goku, what do you think of with Goku? You think of this goofy, really strong fighter, but when you say what does Goku look like, you can like that. You can describe what he looks like perfectly because it's so ingrained because that's his character. When I say Yusuke, first thing I think of is slick back hair. The second is his actual clothes. I think of that, you know, green school uniform that he wears, even though he's supposed to be wearing blue. Like, oh, give me a cake, break, Keiko. I look better in green. So that's what I think of when I think of Yusuke. When I think of Hiei, that's what I think of. He's got like the scarf or thing around it. He's got the long black cloak. He's got his sword right there. He's got his spiky hair with the white going through it. Like I said, this is some goober in a fucking turtleneck. This is not Hiei. This is not Hiei. And this isn't like a mock-up. This isn't like just a trial run of... No, this is what their characters are going to look like. Wait, what? Netflix series Yu Yu White Paper. The role of Hiei is comments have arrived from Nanahango. Yeah, Celine Dion's cast as Goro. I would love to see that. I mean, they've got the same facial shape and very... Goro, before he powers up, he is actually really... I mean, he's buff, but it's the same thing. He wears his shoulder pads and... Stop. Yeah, like... My boy Kurama has purple hair now. Uh-huh. Why the fuck is his hair purple? Actually, is it purple or is it just the lighting? Because, like, everything else looks... It actually is pretty purple. It is pretty purple. Yeah, he's not a purple hair. He's a redhead. I mean, even one of the episodes, I think, is Shizuru says, "How is my favorite redhead?" That's not red. That's like magenta. That's purple. So it's like they're not even getting the fucking hair color right. Like Kuwabara, he's got orange hair. He's got like you said, he's got the pompadour thing going on, and he's got orange hair. What are they gonna do? It's gonna be like fucking blonde. It's already a fucking train wreck, and it's not coming out till fucking next year. And I'm already regretting even just looking at this shit. And as I said, I know people will say they can only do so much with given that it's hard to translate, but again, there is no excuse. This is a stage show with a lot less money being funded into it. And if a stage show, a play, is able to make their characters look like the characters with outfits and hair, then Netflix, a multi-million-dollar company, has no excuse. Simple as that. Simple as that. They're just taking nostalgic shit, making it live action, and hoping that it fucking sticks. Cowboy Bebop flopped. The fucking crappy ass Death Note movie flopped. The fucking live action, was it Bleach, I think? Flopped. Attack on Titan flopped. No one likes it because they're not doing it correctly. It's not that I understand some of the concepts are, like some of the gags and stuff probably make more sense on page and in an anime or a manga. Like the falling down constantly that they do. Yeah, that doesn't translate well. But everything else, story-wise, there's no fucking excuse. This is just a shit in the face to every Yu Yu Hakusho fan out there. Anyways, that's it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.